I'm going to show you how to make stripes using tie-dye, as you can see in this shirt. I'm going to use this piece of fabric as an example and show you the different ways that you can align your stripes in the fabric. So all you need to do to make a stripe is to gather the fabric and put a rubber band. So for instance, if I wanted my stripes to be aligned in this direction of the fabric, I would just gather it in this direction and put a rubber band. But if on the other hand, I wanted my stripes to be aligned in the longer direction, I would gather the fabric in the longer direction and put a rubber band on it. You could also align it in different ways, such as starting from one of the corner and just going in this orientation, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the stripes aligned in the shorter side of the fabric. So you just gather the fabric and you put a rubber band on, and while you're gathering the fabric, you want to make sure that you're gathering the fabric sort of in an even way, so the stripes will all be parallel in the end. You also want your rubber band to be pretty tight, because what is going to create a stripe to appear is the resist that the rubber band will do to the dye. So I created my first stripe here. This part will be dyed in a color, and this part where the rubber band is will be white because it's protected from the dye. You can play with the distance between the stripes, so you can make stripes really close together, or you can make stripes more further apart as you wanted, or you can intermix them. So I'm making another stripe pretty close together here, and now I think I'm going to make another one a little bit further away. Okay, another stripe. And you could use really thick rubber bands, like the 1/4 inch kind of, to make really, really thick stripes, because that's the other thing that you can also consider. The thickness of your resists, meaning the rubber band, would also determine how wide your white stripes will be. So you can play with that too. And after you've made all the stripes that you wanted, in my case, I'll have my old fabric dyed with one solid color, and then I'll have 3 white stripes in the places that I have the rubber bands. You'll just dunk it in the dye bath that you previously prepared. I made a green dye bath this time, and I prepared it just by mixing the dye with water and added a little bit of dye activator or washing soda. You're going to dunk the fabric in for about 1 hour, and after that you can rinse it and use as you want. Remember, when you're dunking it, you want to make sure that all the fabric is fully submerged. And in the end, your result will look something like this. And this is how you can make stripes with tie-dye.